We are doing well. Okay. Okay. If everyone can flip to 1 Timothy 1:18. Okay. Oh, anyways, it says, "This charge I commit to you, son Timothy, according to the prophecies previously made concerning you, that by them you may wage the good warfare, having faith and a good conscience, which some, having rejected concerning the faith, have suffered shipwreck, of whom are Hymenaeus and Alexander, whom I delivered to Satan, that they may not learn to blaspheme." Okay, the reason why I make mention of this is because today was a crazy prophetic day at service, right? Amen? And almost everybody received, I'd say so. And the reason why I make mention of this, did you have a question? Hey. Anyways, so, okay. I'm not even doing Hmong. Why am I? I'm not even doing Hmong this time. Okay, so Paul makes mention that prophecies are given are meant to jumpstart you and to continue you in your faith, not to be forgotten. Because Paul even says, according to the prophecies previously made concerning you, meaning that Timothy already there were prophecies of Timothy already, and they were given to him. And Paul says that you may wage the good warfare, having faith and a good conscience, that the prophecies are made so that you could fight for your faith. Prophecies are made so that if anything gets hard, if anytime you start to struggle or things start to go wrong, you are reminded that you are reminded of who you are made to be. It's meaning that in order for you to fight in a warfare, whether it be spiritual or physical, you have to remember the prophecies spoken of you. So when things go wrong, you're like, okay, I know who I am. You know, it's kind of like if you are told that, oh, you're going to be a teacher, and then things start happening, and you're like, okay, but God said that I was going to become a teacher, or God spoke through his prophets that I'm a teacher, or I will become that. Meaning that because of this, I know that there's an end to it. Meaning that whatever trials I'm going through will end. Wherever I'm going, it will happen. And I just want to make mention of that because of what happened today. The level of not level, but the prophecies that were given, to always remember that in trials, in tribulations, Like even Jesus had to know who he was. Because even the demons that were casted out were like, they said in the book of Mark, they said, and he cried with a loud voice and said, "What have I to do with you, Jesus, Son of the Most High God?" Jesus already knew who he was because he came down as a son, as a man, but also as the Son of God. He had to know who he was in order to fight, in order to commit warfare, in order to do deliverance. Ooh, she's getting delivered right now. That deliverance session's crazy. Anyway. And then, and it's also knowing who you are and knowing whose you are. So not only are you gonna be, for example, not only are you a teacher or a pastor or a prophet, or an evangelist, but you have to know that you belong to God. Amen. Because you're not casting any demons out if you don't know who God is. Think of the sons of Sceva. They're like, oh, in the name of the God of Paul. And all they did was just look at them. They're like, we know Jesus, we know Paul, but who are you? Like, what are you doing here? We don't know you. And then they jumped on the sons of Sceva. So you have to know who you are and whose you are. Amen. So even if it's not in your strength, it's in his strength. It's in remembering who he is and what he said to you. Remembering the promise. Amen. That's my word of encouragement. Amen. Amen.